Filters. As always, I appreciate you commenting, subscribing, and sharing with the world what's going on. And as you know, as always, when you come in, speak, get comfortable, get you something to eat, get you something to drink, get you something to smoke, and relax. Because as you see in the title today, and what's going on, you can see, let's go on with what we got going on right here.
Hey, chat, hold on now. Y'all seen how they try to spread propaganda today and say they declined his restraining order request? You seen that to go through, right? How that possible?
The devil works hard, but ROCNATION works harder 1,000%. And this situation with DDG and HALLE proves exactly that. We all know by now, a couple of weeks ago, Halle Bailey tried to run the same play on DDG that we seen got ran on Tory Lanez and a lot of other men. She tried to destroy him with accusations, but her plan didn't really work. Everybody could really see through it, especially with the situation right now with Tory Lanez and how skeptical people are when it comes to any artist under ROCNATION.
Hold up. Let's bring it back. Let's get right. Let's get right. He just said, especially the same situation going on with who? Tory Lanez, who we have been advocating for here at No Filters about his situation with Megan Thee Stallion and everything they got going on with them people that start with ROC. By the way, shout out to Big Silk in the building. Always knowing what it is. Another fam in the building, Big Silk. Let's keep going.
Any accusation they throw at anybody is met with heavy scrutiny and eyeglasses. So a lot of people gave DDG the benefit of the doubt until he was able to respond in court. And when DDG responded back in court, Halle got destroyed. The entire allegation that he was this evil human being who was violating her on a daily basis is absolutely false. As a matter of fact, it was the opposite. DDG provided proof that Halle Bailey was not just mentally unstable, mentally ill, but she was also very violent, and she was in violation with him. She stalked him, and she did whatever she could do to make this man's life a living hell.
What?
He provided nothing but receipts to prove this. And because he did
What's
this,
the point of that?
The entire perception changed. It flipped. People went from being on Halle Bailey's side, looking at her at this Little Mermaid from Disney. Now they were looking at her
the Little Mermaid.
Who she really is.
You know, that was the movie they had, The Little Mermaid, when the girl was like the old mermaid.
Yeah, I thought she was really cool, like a real cool woman.
What, the Halle girl? Yeah. The mermaid?
No, I mean, I thought just her. I thought their relationship was like really smooth.
Her and the DDG guy. Yeah, but that's the problem. It looks smooth. Well, did they get together on their own, or was they put together? You get what I'm saying? Because first of all, I didn't even expect the Little Mermaid to be black. You get what I'm saying? To be honest with you, like just the fact that she even got that role, I was like, what the fuck is that? You know what I mean? ROCNATION. Let's keep going, act like we understand what's going on here.
The tracker that she used to track him whenever he would go out on dates. She would pop up, causing a scene, trying to beat up the girl he was on a date with.
You see that?
On the right is a huge gash from her slicing him open with a knife.
Oh, wow.
Sliced the nigga hand. Sliced his hand open with the knife, fam. What's up, Dragon? I see you, fam. We in here. I'm straight, family. You already know. I see you, Tyler. What we doing? Who's the hand? Oh, man. My boy Silk, you already know. We in the building. Let's keep going. We getting on it. You see the title. We seeing what's going on here.
Psycho. And he put everything in a court order, restraining order request. One woman responded back to the claims that Halle was only acting like this because she just gave birth. Whitney Yates will say Halle Bailey was acting like this prior to being pregnant. She gave birth December 2023. This behavior was present in 2022.
What?
Clearly intensified after the baby. Everything isn't postpartum. Some things are patterns. That's a fact. This behavior is an absolute pattern. Halle has even admitted to this. She has admitted to being a terrible human being. She has admitted to being somebody who was very problematic.
If you have ever...
Wait a minute, fam. You understand what I be talking about right there? Because first of all, postpartum. Postpartum.
Yeah. She said,
what?
I'm terrible. I'm a terrible
What
person.
are we doing?
No, man.
Postpartum, fam. You don't get to... No, hold up, man. Hold up. They trying to say that postpartum is the reason why she acting crazy.
Well, they do say that they be on that type of time, boy.
Nah, you know what
Yeah,
postpartum
kid.
is, don't they? That's like
Yeah.
that shit, like when they get pregnant and shit, and they like they cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs or like some crazy shit like that.
Yeah, nigga, they'll kill everything.
Okay, so in here they saying that the bitch was already going crazy before a baby even came about. Explain that. Oh no, we got more. Hold up, let's go.
In a relationship, I think I have
This the
dangerous
bitch.
attachment style. Everybody knows I'm an Aries, I'm a fire sign. I get very passionate. I seem nice online and innocent and everything, but you guys do not know I
What?
will go to battle with my yelling, with my words, everything. I'm good at that, right? And if I gotta yell or check anyone, that's what I gotta do. That's just the way I be.
That's one.
She make me nervous.
That's the bitch just said it herself. That's one confession online for the public to see. Let's go, just like Megan Thee Stallion. One confession right there online for the public to see. Keep going.
Put it down.
Oh no, wait a minute. Let's bring it back.
I you know, online and innocent and everything, but you guys do not know I will go to battle with my yelling, with my words, everything.
She'll go to battle.
That, right? And if I gotta yell or check anyone, that's what I gotta do. That's just the way I be. Never have I ever started drama with my boyfriend for no reason. Put it down.
You hear that? They just asked, never have I ever started drama with my boyfriend for no reason. Now this is Haley. It's Chloe and Haley talking together, laughing. You understand? And she said, and Chloe telling Haley, put that finger down, because you start problems with your boyfriend for nothing. Let's keep going.
Oh, it's
I'm
food.
territorial. I'm a jealous girlfriend. I'm a territorial girlfriend. Where you go, who are you with? That's me.
What?
Damn.
That's 3.
Oh, man.
Number 2, I like drama.
A woman admitted to her.
Hold on, man. She just said she liked drama. You see what I'm saying? See, this that bullshit. Because let this have been a nigga talking this type of shit online.
We be in jail.
I'm fucked up. You know, his
Yeah.
nigga just talking this problem like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm fucked up. Never have I ever started something with my bitch. You know what I'm saying? My girl. Never have I ever started something. What? They gonna be like, oh, nigga, they sending police to your dress.
Listen, so dog, so you can come in the house with the food and shit,
What the fuck?
and then she gonna be like, I ain't want that, nigga. What the hell, baby? What you want? What you? This is what we normally eat. I want that shit. Now we beefing. I don't want no beef.
Cause that's serious. You know? You about to get smacked up because motherfucker won't eat shit. Like, what? And she over here, she crazy. Haley Bailey, Little Mermaid, just confessed 5 times in lives with her partner and sister them about how crazy she is and whacked out. Let's keep going.
Fake. There's even like comparisons of her speaking like in public to like let's say reporters or at these like Hollywood events, and her speaking at home on a live stream. It's not even like code switching. No, it's completely different tones. She allegedly purposely make her voice a higher pitch to appear more
Yeah, she
innocent.
sound like a demon.
So this chick to me,
Go ahead. What you
She
say?
sound like a demon.
Hold up. Who?
Like, all they pride things, she always had that light voice, like.
I used to feel like
now-
that was that like like Nicki Minaj, she would do like a regular and then be a fucking Barbie doll, and then she called herself one time she called herself like Roman or some shit. I was like, bitch, what? The fuck is you talking about? Roman? From where? You Nicki Minaj that sing. Who the fuck is Roman that? What?
I thought she wanted some Roman you do.
You the thought, the stupid bitch. See, that's what I be talking about. Let's get back to it. Goofy motherfucker.
Right, but there are some women who are still defending this chick, which I don't understand how you can possibly defend somebody after seeing the 4K evidence.
Imagine somebody stabbing you and social media is asking if the person who stabbed you is okay. That's what's going on with Holly right now. Because like I told y'all what's going to happen, social media is now seeing DDG as the bad guy for releasing all the messages between him and Holly. They're saying she's justified in trying to end it all, end it all with the kid, even end DDG, harming him.
due to the fact of postpartum.
No.
Literally, all of them keep saying all
Bitch
her
ain't no
actions
damn.
are normal due to postpartum,
Ooh,
and
Lord.
DDG did not do a good enough job as a father of Halo in trying to help her get over this. You guys do know a lot of those messages are before she ever was pregnant with Halo. She had trackers hidden in this man's stuff in his baby's
You heard about that shit?
bag.
Nigga, trackers. Like they were talking about like trackers that you put like on a dog. Trackers you put for like your kids and shit.
Mm.
They said that she had put trackers under the seat, in the baby bag, in the trunk, and just in the whip period. He ain't even know this shit. You get what I'm saying?
What's that about?
And now they talking about postpartum. Can y'all believe that, fam? If y'all with me, can y'all believe that, fam?
That's different.
Postpartum, now they trying to use postpartum. See, the difference between this and Megan Thee Stallion situation, this is a kid involved. This is them trying to take custody and destroy DDG career. Okay?
Yeah.
That's the difference. Now, the same is that they trying to destroy a career. But the difference is the kid is involved and everything. And again, the same is she exposed herself online multiple times talking about how she is, what she does, and the way she does things in relationships. Right there, DDG, dumbass. You shouldn't have fucked with her.
We ain't know, nigga.
So that now, nigga, could think about it.
He ain't know.
How you think he ain't know if she over here doing them lives and all this? You think that man ain't seen none of that? You think ain't somebody ain't seen something or felt like something? First of all, if we think about it, Roc Nation involved. Did they put them niggas together? Did they say, hey, you look nice. He looks like a good candidate. So won't you just go deal with him? You know what I'm saying? Let's rock with him. He get out of line.
Yeah.
He feels some type of way.
Yeah, okay.
And every message, almost all the messages we seen, they was talking about, they like, you know, answer the phone. If you don't answer the phone, I'm gonna get this knife. That's before you pregnant. What? You crazy. That's crazy.
Oh, man.
And then what else is funny is they trying to act like it's funny because it's like a woman can sit there and tell you all of this crazy stuff and has so many reasons to do it. But if a man do it, he getting locked up because he trying to hurt a woman. There's no way. Let's keep going.
To follow him around and know where he. When they were broken up, she threatened ending it all because she thought that DDG was out with Lala crushing in Mexico. She threatened to get rid of baby Halo because
Oh, shit.
DDG did not
You know
want
that's
to
the-
be with her anymore.
You know that's the son name. The girl threatened to get rid of a child
She'll kill her.
because he didn't want to be with you no more. So what's the value in having a child now if it didn't even matter then? Because the value mattered was that if she in a relationship with you, it's all good. Everybody eating, everybody living, child is breathing. But if I ain't with you, nothing matters. I'm kill myself, kill you, kill her. I definitely commit suicide. Like what?
Like, yeah, she.
What are we doing?
Man, I'm calling my girlfriend tonight. I want to
No, we're not.
I
What?
want to see where we at.
She is no way in the wrong in this situation. Social media is purely based off emotion, not common sense. We don't use logic at all. It's just purely based off emotion. I 100% believe that now. No matter what, dude, you're gonna lose the case regardless, bro. It is what it is.
See, and that's the thing that they trying to say right now is that they feel like there's no hope, period, when it comes down to this type of situation. Because at the end of the day, when you're talking about social media and discrediting people now, that's what the world we live in now. You know what I mean? Like you can be all you can be. But if a story come out on you, whether it was 10 years, 20 years, 30 years ago, that can discredit you, oh, you're going to see some delays in your money. Even you going to see some delays in that bag, fam. Because at the end of the day, they just going to continue to paint this picture. Because these are character assassinators. Let's get shit together right now. These are character assassinators. These they known for assassinating characters with the sniper, bop, bop, from a distance. That's how you know they sniping your ass from a distance, because they assassinate your character from a distance as a sniper would from a distance. And that's exactly how these people are moving that she's involved in. And what's funny is she a kid. So you know somebody involved with that shit that's really pulling strings and pulling shit.
Yeah, because I wish she was grown. Because I get her on motherfucking ass.
But that's the point I'm saying.
Yeah,
Beyonce,
mother-
you know she's fuck Beyonce. Her and her sister, they used to fuck Beyonce a long time. Used to be all of that. That Beyonce situation, they was like kids, like they mom, like she they mama type shit. You understand what I'm saying? So know that the powerful Beyonce is like the first lady of the world. Shit, it's like it's like the president wife and then Beyonce. That's how the fuck shit is in the world now. You understand what I'm saying? Let's keep going.
Halle Bailey only accused DDG of those allegations and filed a restraining order against them because she wanted to take her son to Italy as she films for about a year or two. And the only way for her to do that is for her to have full and sole custody so DDG won't get an input in whether the son leaves or stays. But DDG filed his own restraining order. And if his restraining order is granted, then Halle Bailey can't take that kid out the country to Italy until the matter is resolved. Now, Halle Bailey has some very powerful people behind her. So what we've seen,
we know who that is.
Almost immediately after DDG filed his restraining order request, there was damage control going into effect. A great PR team, like conspirators, working with media companies, huge media companies, to make sure the narrative gets spread that DDG's allegations is false, and the court denied it. TMZ, predictably so, almost like clockwork, began to run a story that DDG's temporary...
See, this is what I be talking about. TMZ. Once you hear TMZ, you know who involved with the shit. Yeah. They immediately runs out with a story talking about this man restraining order was denied. And that's a lie. Let's keep going.
Order request against Halle Bailey has been denied. And they did this because they wanted to discredit DDG. They wanted people to think DDG's request is BS, which is why the court denied it.
What?
They will further write, Halle is free to leave the country with their child for business or personal reasons. But here's the kicker. Here's the thing. That's just not true at all.
So it's a whole lie that TMZ just came out with a story saying that DDG restraining order was denied and that Halle Bailey can go, the Little Mermaid can go all around the fucking world with Halo little ass, the sun. And that is a straight lie. Let's keep going, Flacco.
Whatsoever. DDG's temporary restraining order request was not denied, and Halle is not free to leave the country with Halo. It's just not true. Where did TMZ get that from? I can only imagine. I can only use my guessing calculation.
We know.
DDG's temporary
your boy now.
Restraining order was denied. It's two parties involved. DDG didn't tell them that. Who told them that? Who told them that lie to try to discredit DDG?
Who told TMZ the lie that DDG restraining order was denied? Who did? Because DDG ain't gonna tell them that. So who else gonna say that? Not the judge. And people in court ain't got that motherfucking power to go tell social media some shit and then just run down the street with it for some TMZ. TMZ is like the number one leading, they like the number one leading celebrity gossip show in the world. You understand?
Miseducated, like they just say shit.
That's the problem, though. But that's the thing, that TMZ can be told something. It's so fucked up. We're living in a world that certain platforms can say something. And once it's said, it's believed. Yeah. It's not even the fact that it's just planted like a little seed. I'm going to just throw it out, plant a seed here, put a seed there. Because that's what they do. They plant a seed here, plant a seed there, plant something, plant. Yeah. And they let the people, us, water that shit. We water that shit down so hard, we water it down so hard till that shit start growing. And that shit keep growing. And that shit keep growing.
And it do grow.
Until we doing this right here.
Who called in that favor for TMZ and the Shade Room and other major platforms to run the story that DDG's restraining order request against Halle Bailey was denied?
They go.
I can only wonder who. DDG attorney released a statement to XXL opposing prior reports that DDG was denied a temporary restraining order against Halle Bailey. The court granted Mr. Granberry a temporary restraining order based on the serious allegations set forth in his application. The statement reads, the issuance of his order reflects the court's finding that there is a sufficient cause to provide immediate legal protection while the matter proceeds. At this time,
nigga, can you believe that? Did you just hear that?
evidentiary hearings.
Is that not crazy?
Who have the opportunity to present their claims and
Yeah,
defenses.
you don't even look
These
like
are
you
highly
crazy.
sensitive matters, including involving a minor child. And Mr. Granberry
That
remains
lady
committed
is
to
crazy,
resolving them
dude.
through the appropriate legal channels, not the court of public opinion. And that's the thing, bruh. These people still believe we're in the archaic ages where they can run stories through legacy media and we would just take their word for it. That's not how it works no more, bruh. At this point, everybody is a media source, yo. At this point, because of Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, everybody is a media personality and anybody can disseminate information. So when we see TMZ is running bogus news, yo, it's not gonna last for much longer. Bro, TMZ can no longer just run bogus news and then people look at that as the de facto truth. No, bro. It's so quick to receive information in 2025. It's so quick and easy, bro, to disseminate the real information to your audience that I don't know why they thought they'll be able to get away with this. And they also provided proof, actual court order proof, that the restraining order and, you know, the limited travel restriction will...
How would they even think that that's okay to be put down? Where did you even get the proof from?
Granted, here is official court document. It says this...
Okay, so now we have official court documents that's stating that the restraining order is still in the position for a decision to be made. It was never denied. It was never accepted. But we know that it's put out there right now for the judge to make a decision on it. And the biggest thing is that the problem with this is that Roc Nation has done a job, or the people that's involved with Haley, the Little Mermaid, has done a job to spread this false narrative through these platforms like TMZ and be able to spread a false narrative to be able to get the people to discredit him in so many ways, to where it is so loud publicly and that seed is watered down that I just said, because they plant seeds everywhere, the people water it down and we make it grow. But it's just the fact that now that they've made that grow, they know how to make the people make this decision by influencing, persuading, and pressure. Because once you put pressure involved, excuse me, we all know that pressure busts pipes. And if the Little Mermaids team, who we know that who they are, because it's funny how we continue to see this same method, same strategy, same formula that they just presented with Tory Lanez, Megan Thee Stallion, discrediting him. She's on tape saying that she was never shot, but yet he's in jail for saying that he shot someone. It's a shame in the world today that yet now all of the things that a woman is doing or showing on social media platforms, YouTube, whatever it may be, it doesn't even matter. I mean, it doesn't even matter. She can say what she said she said that she's the type of woman in a relationship that'll cause issues for you in so many words. So I don't understand why that's not being put into perception that the Little Mermaid really has a problem, or that she's one of those females that may be vindictive, obsessed, loves hard, which she said out of her mouth. But when people hear that, it's okay for a woman to say it, because now we have to take heed as men, because now we have to take her serious and say she really cares about me and cares about everything, because she's obsessive and strong and jealous and want to know what you're doing, who you're with, where you're with. I mean, so many different things. When a woman tell you that they're like that, we give them a pass, or we act like that's nothing. But let a man say he's jealous, vindictive, or he's obsessed, he loves hard, he cares so much, you all will paint a picture that that man has an issue, or that he has a problem, or that he needs to grow up, or that he's aggressive. I mean, I'm so tired of men being put into a situation that other women can just walk down and wipe off like nothing never happened. A woman can tell you she fucked up and then fuck you up and then go straight home like nothing happened. That's the problem I got with this situation right now with DDG, because they continue to allow that as if it's nothing. Let's keep going.
This order must be enforced throughout the United States. See page 7. This is a court order, temporary restraining order. So TMZ, we ain't never seen TMZ run a story without the real paperwork. We ain't never seen TMZ post something like this by taking somebody.
Right.
That don't ever happen. They did it today because that call came from up top. Somebody put that call in, bro. Hey, bro, we need y'all, man. Run this, and they ran it. And they told a lie, a blatant lie.
That's the problem. You understand that? TMZ has never ran anything without making sure they cover their tracks. They cover their bases. Is it right? Is it real? Is it true? Is it false? Is it just something we're thinking about that we could just plant seeds? TMZ don't move like that. TMZ don't move, because normally 9 times out of 10 when you see TMZ shit, they either talking directly to the actual like actor or entertainer or rapper or whatever, or athlete. It don't matter. But the fact that they just ran with a story, because it literally was just a story, a lie, storytelling, just ran with a story and put it out to the world as if it was nothing. And then I be wanting to think like people like Harvey Weinstein. I mean, not Harvey, but you know, the guy that owned TMZ, the white guy. I be thinking like in my head, like when y'all getting them type of calls, or to get that call, who they calling? And are they really saying, hey, you really want me to lie about this? And that's how I know it's big, because even in the Megan Thee Stallion case with Tory Lanez, you got doctors and shit talking about bullet and fragments as if she was shot. You talking about like I mean, it's like some real serious people that's got some real serious positions that's saying she was shot. And this woman is on YouTube saying she was not shot. So who we looking at now when we're talking about TMZ lying for someone, or for an artist, or for an actor, or for an entertainer, or for just a client, period? That they'll just lie like that, like it's nothing? Like they feel no type of way? Why? Because who is there to stop them? We, the people, have to apply that pressure from all angles. The same pressure that's being applied and watered down seeds that these people plant, and then the people come in and water it down with the videos and all of this and everything. We water that shit down. We need to press like this, like we doing. We ain't done yet. Let's keep going.
And what's crazy too, bro, is their story is still up. DDG's request for full custody was denied until further notice, until their hearing. However, like DDG did say, hey, listen, if I can't have full custody, I don't want my kid going to Italy. And that request was granted, as we see here, DV 145. Limited orders regarding travel was granted.
Okay, so we have a document here saying child custody and visitation. On here it says that limited orders regarding travel is earned and granted. Limited. And even in this situation, DDG still is like, hey, listen, I just don't want my son to go to Italy, and that's just that. I don't want my son to go out the country. That's not a problem. Even for me in my head, like I'm like, yo, listen, man, we got to get something understood here. This is out the country. Today's COVID and all this and all of that, it's a big difference. But we know why she wants to take him out the country. Big difference. Let's keep going.
Halle can't take that baby out the country.
No.
So why exactly would they just lie on DDG like this? Because because the orders came in from up top, man.
The court said that she just can't take that man out the country. The Little Mermaid, Halle Bailey, cannot take Halo, their son, DDG's son, out the country to Italy. It's stated, court documents stated. It's right here, it's right now. Let's keep going.
They got freaking destroyed in a battle of public perception.
Right.
They got obliterated, destroyed. These ain't the old days no more, bruh. Y'all don't just get to put out information thinking y'all could trick us. We're not stupid no more.
No, you don't.
We're not dumb, right? Halle Bailey and her management got destroyed. They got caught with their hands.
And see, and then what I understand, and then this is what I don't understand too. Why would y'all do that knowing that all of the documents from the case is being put out to the public? I mean, like literally, the public, you could just go Google this shit probably. I mean, it's nothing. Like, why would y'all do that? Y'all put out this story to say that? And it's like, how far is that going to go when you got real people like No Filters, Deala T, like, comment, subscribe, and share this with the world, letting people know that this is a lie and that they on some bullshit and they continue to think that it's going to keep working. But it's not. Let's keep going.
Got caught trying to lie to us, man. Right? Trying to delegitimize DDG's temporary restraining order. Trying to delegitimize DDG's evidence and the proof that he provided. And what he went through at the hands of Halle Bailey. They really tried it. It didn't work. Sorry. This also reminds me, man, of Tory Lanez. Y'all remember when Tory Lanez first got accused of shooting Megan Thee Stallion? And he
What'd I say?
On live, and he broke down exactly how Megan Thee Stallion,
you remember that?
ROCNATION, how they were able to truly manipulate the media and turn them against them through unethical practices.
Tory Lanez.
I still need to be guided by a woman. So regardless, it's like I don't feel like for y'all.
This Tory Lanez.
Like learn the story first, learn the factual.
Before he got locked up.
They come at me and be like, yo, you need to fix this and fix that if that's what you feel like I did. But instead I'm being torn down for a narrative that's like, now I'm the poster boy for I don't like black women.
And that's how they trying to do. Because the bigger picture is, if we can discredit you, the moment we discredit you first, and then we put the narrative on top of the discredit. Once we put the narrative on top of the discredit, we let the people make the decision of, are you a guilty person or not? And that's exactly what the situation is. But yet we have heard Tory Lanez talking about how he was discredited, the manipulation, and how he was a poster boy for being as if he was a man that would tear down black women or women in general. Keep listening.
But anyways, let's get into this. I want to get into this because it's very important for me to just say this. I'm not here to bash this woman. I'm not here to come down on this woman. I'm not here to disrespect her or throw her under the bus. But it comes to a certain standpoint where I just can't let my character be assassinated.
What I say, Erica? What I say, Erica? What I say earlier? Character assassinators. This is who these people are. They will assassinate your character from a distance like a sniper. Let's go.
Things that are not even really true, like and for falsified narratives and information. Let's start this off. When the original report came out, and it was a TMZ report about this, that, and the third, and there was gunshots in Kylie Jenner's house, and Tory Lanez goes to jail. They gave y'all all the facts of the juice of Tory Lanez going to jail, and this, that, and the third, and Megan getting arrested, and da-da-da-da. 2 days after that, I get a call from ROCNATION that says, yo, we heard you're going to make a statement about what happened, and it'd be in your best interest if you don't make that statement. So I'm like, oh, okay, I don't understand what the issue of me telling my fans, like, yo, look, it's not that serious of a deal.
Did y'all not just hear that man just say that? That man just said he got a call 2 days after all of the shit was said and put out of what happened. He got a call from ROC Nation saying that it would be in his best interest to not make a statement for the situation that he was just involved in with Megan Thee Stallion. Let's say it again. ROC called him and said it'd be in his best interest to not make a statement to the public, to the people, of what just happened about his name being in character being assassinated like a sniper from the distance. So they assassinate your character, then tell you to don't say nothing. And in the midst of him not saying nothing, what happened? The narrative come out that he has shot Megan. That's what comes out with that. Let's go.
Whatever it's like, I didn't get for that 2 days why that was an issue.
Are using TMZ to disseminate information about Tory Lanez. They called Tory Lanez and told Tory Lanez he better not respond back to any of those claims and stick up for himself. And then while Tory Lanez was quiet, Megan Thee Stallion was now accusing him of shooting her online.
Like I just said. Come on, fam.
Is what they use to really destroy you, bro. Right? Before you get arrested and get destroyed in the courtroom, they want to.
I can't believe it.
I'm just lucky, man, that DDG now has the support of everybody because people witnessed exactly what Tory Lanez went through, and they're not going to let DDG go through it too. They got destroyed today, man.
And I appreciate that because at the end of the day, they seen the formula against Tory Lanez with Megan Thee Stallion by the same team. Now, it's funny how it's the same formula, if not the same, but a piece of difference in the formula because of that situation. It's the same situation. It's the same false narrative. It's the same discrediting narrative. And it's the same thing they normally do always that we now see. Because to be honest with you, I think over the years and decades of the way they've been moving, if you put it together, you can kind of see like a formula that's put together on how they do it. And you can kind of see how they do the narrative with ROCNATION calling TMZ spreading a false story. That's what really hit me different from jump, just to know that TMZ would even ride with that and threaten the integrity of a company that everyone looks at for your celebrity news and updates. That's what they say, as always. And on top of that, it's funny on how Halle Bailey is being used, but she ain't saying nothing because you know she's young. She's being controlled. None of this makes a sense to me in saying that you would try to destroy a man's career. You can try to destroy him as a father and say he's not fit, he's this, he's that. But when you try to destroy his career and take away his way of money, his way of living, his way to make money, to live, to be able to take care of his son, that is still your child's father, that's how I know ROC Nation is involved. Because now y'all was trying to discredit everything with his money. Because I heard in my mind and looked it up, that man been making big millions off streaming. And shout out to him for even doing that, because of them trying to tear him down and him still being able to make that money. 3, what hits me even the more is that this started way before this. This was a ROCNATION. This was a Beyonce thing. This was a Beyonce grooming. This was a thing of taking young girls, putting them into a spotlight. One is an actor, Halle Bailey. Chloe Bailey is a singer. So here we have both sisters in the entertainment world dealing with the biggest name and the biggest organization there is. And we all know what we've heard from these people and how they move and the way they move and how they manipulated lives, discredit people, put people behind bars, killed probably, allegedly, because all is alleged. But we all know in our minds and at No Filters, we have no filter on what we're saying because we recognize the real her and we speak on what's real her with no filters, no feelings. What else hits even more different is that ROCNATION again controlling the narrative, burying another black man in the industry. ROCNATION again burying another black man in the industry in the way that they're burying him. This way they're saying they're going to bury him by taking his child custody, keeping his child from him, making Halle Berry continue to stress the narrative as if he's an unfit man, unfit father, unfit brother from another mother. And that's the problem of being controlled. That we all understand that at the end of the day, 5, Jay-Z should be ashamed of himself for turning on his own skin tone, let alone turning on another man, another male. For those men and young men entertaining, actors, musicians, athletes trying to come up and just find their way out of no way. They look to Jay-Z. They look to Roc Nation. They look to Jay-Z Sports, Roc Nation Sports. They look to this figure as a way out of the hood, of the projects, as well as he was from Marcy. But they look for that. And because they look to his name for that direction, he knows that. So he takes that, manipulates, make them feel warm and welcome, and then turns around and hand them to the fiery pits of the devil and the people involved in that situation. My brothers and sisters, we going through something today. Because in this world today, a woman can say a man shot her. A woman can say a man never shot her. And a man can still be put in jail for shooting her and was never shot. A woman can say today that she never put her hands on a man, never hurt a man, never talked bad to a man, never discredited a man. But here we have Halle Bailey, the Little Mermaid, speaking against it, taking a knife, stabbing a person, threatening to take Halo's life before him even coming into this world as an abortion, to hurt someone. That's the difference. And that's why I talk about my people today, that we go through things that we cannot continue to go through and let the world continue to put that narrative on us as if it's okay that they even allow that. I appreciate that understanding, that you all understand, that you type FAM if you understand it in an agreement with me, Deala T, here at No Filters, that the way that Halle Bailey and ROC Nation is doing DDG right now with discrediting this man has to be stopped. You understand? And that's the biggest thing is, and that's the biggest thing that we've continued to go through in this society of the justice system, allowing these men to be put behind bars when evidence is clearly out that they are innocent and that they're nothing but a father that just want to see their baby and be a part of their life, even if they not together. And with that said, I'm going to end on that note, family. Let me know what you all think in the comments. Is it okay? Is it not okay? We understand the situation. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share with the world what's going on here. I truly appreciate you all. And make sure that you subscribe to the channel each and every Monday through Friday, Sunday through Friday, here with Deala T. And until next time, keep it no filters.